Welcome to ERAtv, where we have a little fun with the movers and shakers in the DR business. I'm Craig Burnett here with Bruce Stone from Applied Perceptions. Now, Bruce,
good to see you again,
now,
Craig.
They tell me that perception is reality. So how come your company's not called Applied Reality?
Well, because we want to help people be able to see their vision, and if they have a vision, we want to take that vision and we get the perception of what they want to do and turn it into a reality.
See, he's got an answer for everything. So tell us a little bit more about what Applied Perceptions does for an average client.
Okay, Applied Perceptions is a US-based call center. We're 100% based in the United States. We very much care about our customers, and one thing that we think we're very different is we try and become a profit center for our customers. Normally people look at customer service as being an expense because you have to pay to answer the call, you deal with returns. Our goal when we have somebody who comes to us is to help their customers continue the relationship, to be that company on the telephone. So if somebody has a product they want to return, they usually like the product. There's some disconnect. Maybe they don't know how to assemble the product. If it's a makeup product, maybe they don't know how to use it. If it's a nutraceutical, maybe they're not taking it properly, where you have to have so much water, so much of the mixture. And what we try and do is make sure that we have the best agents possible, and we use a much higher caliber agent. And what we want them to do is learn the company's products very intimately. We have a huge QA department that deals with that. The clients do on-site training, we do monitoring, and the idea is that they really know as much as anybody in the customer. We have them use the products, so they're experts. So when somebody calls up and says, this is my issue with that, we can say, have you tried this? Have you tried that? And the customers end up, our clients have some of the lowest rate of product return in the industry.
That's huge.
And repurchase, which is the real test.
Absolutely.
It's not that they were talked into something, it's they really became believers in the product. And that's a lot of why we call ourselves Applied Perceptions. We want to help that vision become a reality of making people really satisfied. Most of the marketers truly sell great products.
Right.
We only work with companies that are very legitimate and they want to make their customers happy.
So it's not just a 23-year-old college kid reading from a script on the computer screen. You guys really drill down and get into the realities of all the products.
They try and learn exactly what the issue is that the consumer's having. They go through initial training where they understand. We only hire people that are experienced to start with. And we're not interested in being a boiler room like a lot of call centers. We're interested in having educated agents who come to our center. The guys are wearing shirts and ties, the women are dressed appropriately. These are educated people who really care, and they actually enjoy their job a lot more. Customer service can be very negative with people complaining all day. These guys try and turn the customers around by helping them, and we even have customers call and ask, may I speak to Jane?
Oh, that's
because
great.
I had a good experience with her.
Now, what about the Hispanic market? We've talked to the Mercury in Espanol a little bit ago, and they're talking about how that market is growing and growing and growing. Do you service the Hispanic market as well?
We absolutely do. Over 50% of our agents speak Spanish.
Oh, wow.
And they speak true Spanish. There's a lot of people today that speak kind of Spanglish. They grew up, their grandmother spoke it, they learned some of it. But our agents we have agents from Central America, from Mexico, and we have an advantage because we're in Southern California. They're bilingual, truly bilingual. They don't have an accent in Spanish, they don't have an accent in English.
That's great.
And it's different customer service.
Oh, sure.
The typical Anglo person they really call up to order. A Hispanic person wants to be educated about the product. They're also much more brand loyal. When they buy something, they're a customer for life.
That's amazing. Now, how has new media, everybody's talking about new media, everybody's talking about internet and mobile and all of that, but that doesn't mean the call center is any less important, does it? Because you could have a great show and a great offer and a great product, and when it gets to the call center, it can all fall apart. But the new media hasn't really changed the necessity for a good call center, has it?
It absolutely has not. There's a certain portion of the population that is only comfortable ordering over the phone. They may go to the internet to do research, but they want to talk to somebody. And most of the companies do a great job on their website. They try and make it easy to order. And the younger group tend to order more off the internet. But when they have a problem, they want to talk to a live person, whether it's a young person, a middle-aged person, a young senior, or the oldest of the seniors. When they have a problem, they want to talk to somebody who can do something. They don't want to be relying on the computer saying, we fixed it, you'll get a new one. They want to know when is the new one coming, how's it being shipped. They want to tell us if there's special issues, like we live in a rural route. We're in a rural area in Vermont. So our address is rural Route 2, but the house address is 3500 Route 52. They want to know somebody knows that, and that's a difference that I don't see being accomplished by computers now. Only live agents can still do
Plus
that.
what you said before, you guys can turn around a bad experience from a customer and really get them back on board with the product, can't you?
Correct. Especially, they bought it because they had a need for whatever the product was they bought it. This is a tough economy. People are not throwing money away in the old days where they used to buy anything they wanted. They're making purchases out of necessity. So it's critically important that if they have an issue, that we can help them understand how to use the product, and when they understand how to use the product, they're going to keep the product and they're going to tell other people about it, which helps grow our clients' business.
That's right. So you get the agents to get their perceptions of the product, and then you apply it. See what I've learned? This is amazing. D2C can teach even me.
You're the best.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate
It was
it.
a pleasure to be here today.
And thank you for joining us on ERAtv. We'll see you next time.